guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Megan and I'm very happy to have you here. This is my knitting podcast where I kind of talk about all things fiber arts, slow fashion, consumption, all of that stuff. So if you're interested in any of that, please give a like and subscribe if you're interested and want to support my channel. It is greatly appreciated. So today I thought I would do a little WIP update to start with. I've got some stuff here, and then I thought we could chat about kind of what I want to do this year in respect to pattern design, and I have some questions for you guys. And then lastly, it's the end of January, let's start talking about some February knit plans of things that I want to make, and a cardigan dupe that I'm so excited for, that I really want to do. And I have some of the yarn for it currently, that I can use up, that's just from other projects. So yeah, I'm very excited about that. But let's get into it. Okay, WIPs. I currently have 3 things on the needles and 1 swatch to show you guys. And the swatch we'll start with. I did show you guys this last week. Here she is in all her glory. I'm still obsessed with her. I have decided on the Frankie blouse for this guy. I think I'm gonna do long sleeve as well, not t-shirt, because I have another t-shirt pattern that I want to do. I'll show you guys later. But yeah, I am gonna do that. I'm just waiting for the pattern to come out, hopefully just in time for February, and then I can cast her on, because I am craving this stripy, I just think she's so fun. And I've been knitting kind of some more not so fun colors, so I'm excited to get funky with this one. Next is going to be this guy. She's my newest cast on and I'm so excited about it. She kind of matches me right now. This is my first time working with cotton yarn, 100% cotton. And honestly, I am really enjoying it. I think I understand why it can hurt people's hands more, because there is no give to it. There is give in the actual fabric that it creates, but knitting it definitely is a little bit harder. I will say it's definitely a little harder on your hands than wool or alpaca or silk. Maybe not silk, I don't know. I've never actually worked with silk. But mohair and stuff, definitely a different vibe than cotton. But I am so ready for summer. I feel like after Christmas, I'm just okay, when is it summertime? I'm ready. Snow, go away. Winter, go away. I am here for the sunshine, and it is a beautiful day outside today. So I have started my summer knits, basically. And I have started the Sabai top. So excited about this one. She's gorgeous. I love this color. It is the color Chili. I am using Queensland Coastal Cotton, and it's like a DK weight, I would say. I am knitting this guy up on 4mm needles. I did not do a swatch first, and I do regret that, because I'm making a size small. I should have made an extra small. I think this is going to be too big for me, but I'm hoping, I like my things oversized, so I'm hoping I can kind of get away with it. And I am really enjoying this pattern. It's also the first time I've ever done raglan increases, to be perfectly honest with you. I definitely moved towards the drop shoulder category more. So I've really enjoyed knitting this, and I can't wait to wear her. I think she'd be so beautiful, dressed up or dressed down. So that's that, and it's been really fun. And like I said, I am enjoying knitting with this cotton. This cotton is also extremely soft. The fabric, I don't know, something about it just feels so nice. And it does. It feels so summery. And I don't know. I'm just really enjoying this. This has really been a really fun project. And I'm loving knitting actual clothes you can wear all the time, you know? Like sweaters you can definitely wear all the time, but it's nice to knit something that you like would be pretty easy to just go buy. Besides a sweater, I feel like is a little bit different. I don't know. I'm just loving knitting everyday clothes, I guess, and making everyday clothes. So I'm obsessed. I've taken definitely a break from my legs pullover to cast this on and to get a decent way through it. But yeah, I'm hoping to finish this off in the next couple days, to be perfectly honest, because I just want to wear her so bad. If anyone has any like advice for blocking cotton, never done that before. Do you block cotton? I'm assuming you do. Please let me know down below. Thank you. Next up is my cloud sweater. Honestly, I have not made that much progress on her. She's coming along. She's just a project when I don't feel like working on my other WIPs to just pick this up. It is not a priority for me at all, but I am excited to have her done. I also definitely lost yarn chicken for this one. I have like maybe 2 more balls of this. That will not make a whole sweater at all. I don't know what I was thinking. This Sanders garn, I can never say it right, I feel like does not go a long way. Maybe that's a hot take. I'm not sure. I feel like it doesn't. I bought 350 grams. I made a cloud sweater. My last one, my very first sweater was a cloud sweater. I made it in Juniper Moon. I can't remember exactly, but the company was Juniper Moon, I think. I knitted up with like 290 grams. So just saying, that is a huge difference. I will say this one does seem a lot bigger. Again, I didn't make a gauge swatch, which is really bad. Make your gauge swatches. Anyway, that's that. She's coming along slowly. Okay, and the one that I'm the most excited for, besides the Savai top, is my Legs V-neck pullover. I have made some good progress since last week, to be perfectly honest. I hyperfixate and then I like go really fast and just knit something up because I just can't not have it right away. Maybe that's where I had a shopping addiction prior to came from. But yeah, this is her. I am very excited. She's my first V-neck I've ever knit. I wish you could like see it properly. But yeah, I am so excited. She's beautiful. I'm on the second sleeve. I've definitely taken my time this part because she came into the picture. Or else I would probably be finished this, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, I am so excited. It's super oversized, which is exactly what I wanted. I made the V-neck really big. If you know the creator Hannah Way, she knits, her gauge is always quite large, just the way she knits. She's quite a loose knitter. And I kind of have taken inspiration in the fact that I am trying to knit a little bit looser and then making a size up, because I know I'm not necessarily a loose knitter to begin with. So I'm just trying a few different things to make more oversized boxy garments, because that's what I like personally on me. So yeah, anyway, I'm very excited about her. I can't wait to wear her and box her. I made the bracelet length sleeves for this one, and then the V is like quite roomy. So it'd be really cute with like a little t-shirt underneath, or my tattoos. I love to have them on display a little bit. So yes, she's coming along. I'm sure by next week she will be done and you guys will see her nice and blocked. So yeah, happy with that guy. Those are all the WIPs. So next up, let's talk a little bit about kind of what I want to achieve this year. I have some questions about what you guys want to see in the knitting community. I know I am a very, very, very small fish in this massive pond, but I would like to do some pattern designing. I think that there is a hole in the knitting world for everyday tops, going out tops for maybe a younger demographic. I'm 28 years old, and some of the designs I see on Ravelry when I'm scrolling through, you know, a lot of them are maybe a little bit for an older demographic. And I just think like knitting itself, like a knitted garment, I think we all think grandma, or you think like big sweaters, baba, you think of all these things. But I think knitting can be quite cool and like sexy almost. Like you can wear knitted garments that are beautiful and elegant and everyday, but also like you could go out dancing in them, is what I think I want to achieve here in this space. Just because I just think that there is a gap for it, and I would love to fill that gap a little bit. So I am toying around with the idea of mocking up maybe like a baby tee, like negative ease baby tee, something that you could duplicate stitch like a little design on it, or words, or intarsia words, or a design, or you could make it stripes, or you could do this or that. That could just be like a t-shirt you could wear every day, but is like cute and trendy to an extent. I don't want to use the word trendy, but that like young people would look at and be like, that's so cool. Anyway, I kind of want to fill that gap a little bit, but I want to know what you guys think is the gap. Like, do you think that there is space for that, or would you want to see that from somebody? So yeah, let me know. I would like to do that. I'm gonna start slowly, maybe doing some math and figuring out a design for it. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to see in the knitting community and like in pattern making. Is there anything that you're like, oh, I wish that someone made this but had this and that? Like, yeah, let me know. Anyway, I'm on a tangent now, but lastly, I'm gonna talk about my February knitting plans. Now, I know I made a 2026 knitting plans video, and this was on it. And I am sticking to that, but I'm obviously every month is going to be a little bit different, and I always find new patterns, new designs, new things I want to make. Like, I have a very much so a brain that I'm just like, ooh, 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 look at this, like that, and then I need to make it all. So anyway, these are my knitting plans for February, I think, roughly. I'm sure there'll be a couple like small things. I still want to knit a pair of mittens, probably the angry mittens, but I do want to start with like a very simple stripy pair first and then do the angry mittens. These are like my big plans for February, maybe going into March. I mean, it is 3 things, so it could take a little longer, one of which is a cardigan, so that could take, definitely a whole month to create. But yeah, so I will put a picture here of it, but it is the Nikki Chasen, I think I'm saying that right, Sheba cardigan. Now, you can purchase this cardigan. It is almost $700 American, I'm pretty sure. And I want to recreate it. I'm thinking of using either the Hanny cardigan pattern, or there's another one. It's called like the boxy, I'll have to check. The mono boxy cardigan pattern, and again, modifying. So I'm gonna do one of those, I think, is what I've landed on. I already have some pink yarn and some other colors for the color work part, not the color work, the color blocking parts of this cardigan. So really I just need to get the base color, which I think I'm probably gonna do the Barocco Ultra Alpaca. It's 50% alpaca, 50% wool as the base color, and get like a oatmeal-y kind of color for it. I just purchased this yarn not long ago, just one skein of it to make a hat, and it is so soft and so like it feels really nice on your skin. So I'm gonna try it out. I've never tried this yarn before, but I'm gonna try her out, and she's about the same price as Cascade 220, which is probably what I would have used. It's just a bit more like hairy because of obviously the alpaca. And then I will use Cascade 220 for the color block parts because I have those colors or similar colors. I will be making some switches probably. But yeah, I'm going to attempt this. I will probably make a vlog or at least a short or TikToks, whatever, about this process because I think it's kind of cool to see someone like dupe something. So very excited about that project. I will probably cast that on as soon as I finish my legs and my Sabai top. Okay, next we're gonna do the Frankie Blaz. Talked about this now for 2 vlogs. When she comes out, I will be casting this on too. It'll probably be one of those projects I switch between, kind of doing 2 projects. I'm gonna use the Durum Natura Berenice in the color Jeanette and Petite Matin, which is that blue and that green, and I'm so excited. I just think I think he'll be like cute and sexy and like just gorgeous, like a little see-through with a cute bralette underneath and like tattoo. I just think it'll be really pretty. So I'm very excited about her. She will be a fun one to do for sure and colorful, and like I'm craving that. So maybe that's why I want to dupe that sweater too. I don't know. And then the last one, I think it's called the Sunny Tea. Let me double check. It is. It's called the Sunny Tea by Lisanne Knits. And that one is sort of a baby tee. So it's gonna be kind of my, like, I'm gonna try and knit it, see what happens, see what it looks like. Some people's, when they have knit this, it looks like a t-shirt on them. What I want to create with my own pattern would probably be more of like a fitted baby tee. I'll put some examples, but more of an actual baby tee, I think. Something that has a negative ease. This one I don't think has a negative ease. Now, on the pictures from the actual pattern, it looks very similar to what I would like to produce, but when I've seen people knit it, it never looks like that. So anyway, I got the pattern. I would like to knit that. I'm thinking I'm gonna knit it up in a silk because never tried silk, and why not? So if you have any suggestions for a silk for this tee, it's knit up on 3.5mm needles. So if that helps, but yeah, any suggestions would be welcomed. I'm excited to knit that one. I think I'm probably gonna knit it in like a base color and then do like some striping along the bust area just because I think it looks really cool. Again, I'll put some inspiration photos here for you guys. Those are my knitting plans for February. Again, give or take, right? I mean, I feel like we always think of things and then other things come into play, or, you know, you can't do this or can do this. So those are kind of my plans roughly. And I'm very excited about them as always because knitting brings me so much joy and creating your own clothes is so cool. And I'm so excited to see more people creating and, you know, spending less time on their phones and more time doing hobbies, and I just think it's awesome. So yeah, that's my little spiel. I think that's kind of where I'm gonna end it today, and I hope you guys all have a fantastic rest of your week and enjoy sun, snow, wherever you are, and stay safe out there. I know the world's kind of a scary place at the moment, and my heart does go out to everybody that is going through stuff in America at the moment. I am very grateful to be in Canada, but it is very scary, and I can't come on here and not say anything. So yeah, stay safe out there, and I hope that you guys can find some joy in creating, and yeah, stay happy and healthy, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.